So let's summarize what we have discussed in today's session. Number one, we talked about the lean principles that are used to analyze the current state value stream maps, and we saw the six lean principles. And using those lean principles, we saw how we could create a value stream map, the future state value stream map. The idea is that by and large what we would like to do when we are creating the future state map is to reduce or eliminate any discontinuities in the flow, and the discontinuities are pointed out by the accumulation of inventory in the value stream map, and the value stream map will show where we need to make improvements through point Kaizen, because as we saw in our example, we could not implement the machine cell with the two welding stations and the assembly stations unless there were certain improvements made, such as the reduction of the total work content in the work cell from 187 to 168 seconds. So that would require some point Kaizen, so that would require further investigation. The value stream map itself doesn't tell you how to make that change, but it tells you where to focus on that particular change so that smoother flow can be achieved. It also tells you the fact that you had to improve the uptime as well as the changeover time for the welding machines so that you could come up with a smooth flow in the welding and the assembly cell. We talked about various types of layouts, and we saw how a machine cell is a hybrid between a product and a process layout, combining the efficiency of a product layout and the flexibility of a process layout. We also talked about the fact that in a machine cell, an operator is typically assigned to more than one machine, and these are machines not of the same type. Therefore, this requires the multi-skilling of operators. And due to the improved communication of the workers in a machine cell, because of the U-shape, the quality of the products that are produced in the machine cell tends to be improved. Because of the fact that we tend to complete all of the operations for a particular part within a cell, you tend to have a greater degree of worker satisfaction in machine cells as opposed to traditional product departments. And in the design of machine cells, the kind of consideration that we need to have is the takt time and the total work content, that is the manual work content that is required of an individual worker. And as production volumes change, the way in which we make the adjustment in a machine cell is by adjusting the number of workers. The machine cell itself remains the same, and typically in a machine cell, as we had mentioned, the machining or the manufacturing capacity is higher than what is typically required. With that, I'd like to bring today's lecture to a close, and I bid you all a very good day, and we will see you back again in the next session, where we will be discussing the design of a machine cell with some examples. So until then, take care.